rumors that can get you unalived real quick,
Yep.
or
That
make you
shit's
lose your,
sick.
or make you lose your job, or make it difficult for you. Once that accusation is put out there, even though people will know it's not true, it's always in the back of their mind. Oh, she's the one that got accused of this, or that's some vile shit. And they want to talk about Florida man does vile shit.
But that's what I'm saying, Leslie. Like this, a lot. That's
It
why a
was
lot of this shit that goes
wild.
on is
Right.
so not new to any of us.
Yeah.
Like it's been happening on this app for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Leslie, you don't know nothing. I was in their Discord, and I seen some stuff that it was horrible.
Yeah.
You was
Ain't
in
people told it.
Fenton?
Huh?
You was in Fenton?
Way back when Skittles and all of them were in there.
Yeah.
I know, but
I was
I never
originally
was, so
back.
I didn't know.
But I seen some stuff, y'all, that would. I mean, it was
Right.
hard. I mean, it was
I
blowing
think
my
she's
mind.
talking about Scam's Discord, private
Right.
Discord.
Right. I was
Because
originally
she had a whole
boxed.
separate Discord. There was shit that when
No,
I
because that's
tell
the one
y'all,
she
there was
used to
shit
live
that,
stream. That's the one she used to fucking live stream Lisa Richards
Yeah,
from every
yeah,
time she went
Yep.
fucking live. That's right, my bad.
Yeah.
yeah, and
yes.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah. And
Yes. It
I
goes
wanted to
so
circle
deep.
back around to, like, yeah, Florida man has done some shitty things. None of it which I condone. But, like, we all know that every action has a reaction. And whether that reaction is right or wrong in your eyes, it's still, in my opinion, has always been because of someone else's action. It's never been initiated by him.
No, Cartel can tell you there was a time that we sat and we watched Skittles 1,000 times say to him, "Dox me. I double dog dare you. Please do. I want you to."
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
were the comments.
Several lives.
I
They were
mean,
dragging Polly about her deceased child.
so yeah, Florida man did talk about her deceased child.
But it takes a lot for his go off.
It goes so deep, but there was things that Polly did, and I'm not making an excuse for him, but the things that Polly did was, oh my fuck, like when
Yeah.
I tell you that this woman is diabolically sick and the shit that she would say, it was just appalling.
So Dora, if you're a strong individual, I think the whole app knows that. But let's say that you were not in a good hit space, and that say that as a child you were a victim. Okay, where would that put you at mentally if that came on the app? That false accusation. I don't know what the end goal here is for some people, but are y'all going to be happy when somebody, not y'all, and I say y'all as a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they going
I
to be?
think they would.
I
Like
think that's
Polly.
some. Yes, I think
Yeah.
that's somebody's goal. I think they're going to think, "Hey, I showed that bitch," or something like that. What the fuck is wrong with people?
And this all goes to, and 13 was, she hated Polly's guts. They went at each other. Then they were besties.
Yep.
That's the fucking crazy part to me right there. That
See,
shit
And then all of a sudden,
wild
you
as
got
fuck to me.
13 against Skittles, 13's against Florida Man. Then you got Skittles against Florida Man. It was wild.
I'll tell you this, Leslie. Lisa Richards' daughter was pregnant. They made that girl prove she wasn't on drugs because they were going around saying she was.
I fucking forgot about that. Yup.
Kept telling them she wasn't on drugs. They didn't
They
believe her. She
made that girl
wanted
take a
proof.
piss test.
Yep.
TT
Yep.
words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me tell y'all something. No, they didn't make her do anything. She did that, and I don't know that person, but ain't nobody on this app gonna make me do shit.
Well, they didn't make her,
He did
but
it more
they
to clear
they
her name.
told the whole entire internet that she was forever, till finally she was just going to prove them wrong. You know what I mean? She felt so pressured, and I don't want to speak for
Bully.
her, but she
Yeah.
felt so pressured to prove herself that when she finally did give birth, she posted her hospital records to prove
Mm-hmm.
that she didn't pop for anything on
And they were
her
wanting
chest.
pictures to prove that she had the baby and
Like,
that they didn't take the
it was
baby away
sick.
from her.
It was sick.
I'll be right back.
Well,
Yeah.
and for anybody, you know what? I hate to like veer off, but for anybody that doesn't believe that Dennis is a fucking creep, Virgo, why don't you tell them about how he filmed that family and those people,
Yeah,
their
that
baby?
whole situation really like gets me worked up because I really tried to help those people. And I feel like they were so harassed by that group of people that it probably pushed them to continue using for as long as they did. And it's really sad situation. But yeah, basically, um, Dennis got in contact with their roommate. This is a young couple who were using, I would say. They had a small child. And
And Dennis wanted their child taken away from them.
correct. And he basically got in contact with their roommate who placed a camera in their bedroom and live streamed the feed to YouTube.
Stop it.
I
So
promise
we're
you.
talking about diaper changes, we're talking about intimate, I mean, who knows what happens in a couple's bedroom with a young child.
Yep.
But they were
That's
trying to
sick.
catch them abusing him. And
Yes,
yeah,
and Dennis. Yes, Virgo. I didn't even fucking know him until I met Florida Man. And when I go in Dennis's room one day, I was like putting the eyeballs and I was like, "Are you a creep?" And he was like, he was telling me how he wanted to eat me
He's
and eat
I
absolutely.
people.
remember that.
Yes, I remember that.
He
He was
demanded
fucking
like
weird. I'm
he
like,
came
okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
he
yeah,
came up in boxes with me one night and was like, "Why don't you like me?" And I
I
was like,
remember that.
"You're fucking weird.
Yeah.
You're a creep, and I know you are." And he's like, "But I don't have a problem with you, and I would really like to talk to you off of the app." Like he kept demanding a off app conversation with me. The shit made me so uncomfortable, and I said, "Well, I'm certain that you're a fucking creep." And I will never like you, and I will never give you an off the app conversation. And Virgo goes, "Yo,"
What?
she goes, "You in the
Cartel
What's up,
didn't
internet
Florida
say
hair
that.
tonight."
junkie?
She
And I
goes,
You
"You
just
in
were
want
the fucking
cartel. Do you see
internet tonight."
this? They said the man was eating ants yesterday.
Yeah, I seen that.
What
and
the
we're
fuck?
talking about this man that I'm showing you now.
He bullied this man so bad he drove him to a fucking third world country. What was his name again? Virgo?
Kevin.
Kevin. He drove that man to a third world country where he had scabies. He was being eaten alive by bugs because Dennis was fucking bullying him. They had came up in a group home together. I don't know what Dennis's fucking trauma is, but
I
he
love you,
bullied
man.
that man to a third world fucking country to get away from him.
And that person was super mentally unwell. Like it was just
I bullied
antagonizing. Yeah.
I bullied Dennis to therapy.
Kevin Mosley. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Really
So,
sad.
so yeah, I was, oh my gosh, I don't even have the words, but Florida man, defended someone, and he and I had some words, and I did say no excuse in saying it, and Cartel already knows this. But I said the N word in the two different ways in a Discord one night because someone asked what the difference was in the two words, how it's said. And Florida man takes his ass to his Discord and tells everybody I'm a racist.
Well,
I
respectfully,
remember
Leslie,
that. I do.
you
So
know,
wait
I,
a second.
that
I did
was
do
your
that shit.
karma for calling me one. No, I'm just fucking kidding with you. Just
Cartel, you know what? I'm on the way to Brooklyn, okay? But wait a second. But I had to sit back. Now it hurt me. I mean, it hurt me. It hurt me bad. It hurt me for anybody to think that, okay? But I had to sit back and I had to realize that what he was doing was defending his friend. The
Right.
same thing that a lot of us have done when it comes to somebody attacking their friend or putting them in a mental space where they shouldn't be, and all that. So he told me, he said, "I'll dox you everywhere," and I'm like, "Okay, okay, okay," and it was a misunderstanding, is what it was. Um, so I've been very not scared of him, but I don't I don't want some of what he can dish out.
You're
I
staying out of
don't
his
blame you,
way.
but the thing is, he's a very reasonable. You would have to really push him hard for
Yeah.
him to do. Like you would have to annoy him so fucking bad. Like this man has the fucking patience of a fucking saint.
And also, I just want to say, and I don't care how many people don't like me for this, or if you want to unfollow me or block me or whatever, but Florida Man and I have been actual real life friends for, I don't know, like 2 years now. And he was there for me. Like, he checked on me when people that should have been checking on me was never saying a word. Like, he's actually a really good friend.
That
So,
part.
like, his behavior on this app has not shit to do with our friendship. I check in on him, he checks in on me. How you doing? How's your life? That's it. Those are our conversations. I don't feel the need to be like, dude, that's not cool or whatever. You know what I mean?
He
Like, that's
judged.
your business. That's your shit.
Right.
He is my
Exactly,
friend.
Virgo. Exactly. And people don't understand that. They judge it by, well, you sit with him because he's vile. But what the fuck and who the fuck have you sat with that has done far much worse and done the
Exactly.
craziest shit?
And the thing is, half the time he knows we don't agree. You know what he would do if we said so? I don't give a fuck. I respect your opinion, but I don't give a fuck.
For
I'm
sure. For sure.
Theodosa, what's that mean? Weird that
Misogynist.
finds racism against his moral code. Misogyny includes all races of women. I'm not sure what that means. And then advocate, she's blinded by hate to the point of calling essay victim a liar and traps
Most
out. Who did all that?
I don't know.
Who are you
most of
talking
his
about?
friends here on TikTok are women. So how does
Mhm.
he hate women?
I
I,
don't. Like I
I'm
said,
confused about those.
nobody was talking shit about
Never
him.
once ever came at me. And you know how many fucking times that I've argued this man to a headache?
Well, what I was going
For
to say
real.
is when I first started, well, I met Dora because of Muggles, okay? So when I first started coming around, I just didn't stay in the box when he was there. I didn't interact. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Now, there's some things that he's done, but I don't have I heard him body shame?
Yes,
I've
I've
heard a
heard.
lot
Yeah,
of
but
people body shame, but have you heard me body shame?
it's not because they're women.
At door when
It's not
I call
because he hates women.
I call Mikey a fat fuck all the time.
Yeah, and you drug tattoos for filth for a
I
freaking
did.
year.
The
Oh,
Did.
album,
yeah.
it's over a year. You know, the album that I made, it secretly was me digging up his mother, kidnapping him, and making him watch me marry his mother's corpse. That's what the album was about.
Oh my God. Oh, see, oh my God.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
you
don't
you
Oh
know
my
the
didn't.
God.
man that we know, child. We don't. We know it takes what it takes to get him to that fucking point, though. He doesn't just start off at go. But if he's already pissed and you fuck with him, he will tell you, I'll dox you and your dead granny next.
But so when I first started coming back around, I'm like, no, no. And then I was hearing all the accusations, and that's what they are. I wasn't there. I don't know what he did and didn't do. But all I know is I have seen him defend his friends. I have heard stories about him feeding people that would not have a meal for a couple days. I have heard stories about him helping other women on this app that had no one else.
Do you know what he did last year? And I remember this so well. He donated $1,000 to an organization out of his pocket. I watched it.
That's why I said when he offered it for HJ, I said it wouldn't be the first time he's done this.
Now I was
One of the
ridiculed,
years.
and I was people are mad at me because someone that I care deeply about on this app posted deceased family members. I didn't post them. I'm not going to sit up here and handcuff Florida Man to me to, you know, police what he's going to put on the internet. I'm not going to do that.
No, that's his business. But that doesn't affect the relationships that people have with him. And people should start seeing at it more. What he does is at his own face value. That's his shit, right? That has nothing to do with any of us. Matter of fact, so many lives Florida Man has stated, nobody in here, nobody watching condones what the fuck I'm about to do. He'll tell you beforehand. Or if he's about to do some low shit, he'll tell you beforehand. He'll say, if you don't want to be in here, then get out.
Or he won't let nobody up in boxes until after he's done doing his shit.
And that's what my friend would tell me. She would text me and she'd be like, "Don't come into my live. You're not going to want to be here. You're going to get blamed. Don't come into my live."
Yes,
But
exactly.
because I call her my friend, and I care about her, I'm guilty by association.
And people make you feel guilty with association because of that. People are going to do what they fucking want to do. We can't sit
Thank
here and
you.
drag them and say, "Hey, you can't fucking do this. You're not allowed to do this." These are grown people.
Yeah, and can't nobody make me feel guilty. They
You know
just
what
let
it is?
Stephanie, you are exactly right. Everybody wants to say what somebody else did, but they never tell what drove that person to do that. You're
But
exactly right.
what it is when someone says, "Hey, Dora, you sit with Florida man, fuck you," that person didn't like Dora anyways, and they were just trying to find an excuse to say "fuck you" to Dora.
Yep.
Thank you.
Like all the people. If you
Yeah.
get harassed for fucking with me, that person that's fucking with you about me, they ain't like you anyways. They,
100%.
they just wanted an excuse.
agree.
Well, I've gotten to the point I don't give a flying fuck who likes me or not anymore.
That's where I was pushed to, Leslie. I
And it
give no fucks
Always
anymore.
been that
And
way.
that's why I am right now. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, but I do. I mean, I truly do. I mean, I don't want to lose the relationships that I've built on here. I don't want to lose that. And Cartel knows I left the group, and it literally it broke my heart because I have so much love for them.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I have to protect my own mental space on this stupid app
A
before I
matter of
can worry
fact,
about who's
that's
mad at
exactly
me.
why. Let me tell you something, Leslie. That's exactly why everybody in this box knew that I was friends with Scammy Claus off this app. Several, several of these people. Florida Nan told me that's your business. That's your business. I'm not going to judge you for being her friend. Cartel. Cartel never judged me for being her friend. Virgo never judged me for being her friend. But you know what? Because I'm in boxes with Florida Man, that's why she blocked me.
That's just
That's not a
crazy.
true friend.
That wasn't a true friend. That was not a true friend.
Because I support vile behavior. Okay, well, you know what? How many times has Scam Slam been in that motherfucking box?
Right. Right.
Or wait a second, Dora. What about the same person that was in her box just this week that told a grape victim wanted to know what it sounded like, and did she shake their hand afterwards?
And, yep, and Florida Man, did I ever produce you her phone number or anything?
Nope. You sure didn't. I have not gotten any
Never.
personal information from you at all.
Never. He never, ever, ever. I never brought. Matter of fact, last year When her and T was going at it, guess who was the middleman?
And that's what makes it
That
so fucked up for her to be like, well, if you're gonna sit with T, then it's fuck you. Because, like, who the fuck are you?
Oh Lord, really?
Correct. And I was the middleman, and I was having conversations with both of them, and I'm like, just give it a chance, just talk to each other. Just, I hate this because both of y'all are my friends, but I never, ever, ever told either one of them that T never judged me. T never said you can't be friends with her because I'm pissed off at her ass right now. No, none of that ever happens.
And that's a rough spot to ride that neutral line between friendships. It's
Yeah.
a really a rough place to navigate.
you
I
know,
felt bad.
Absolutely.
I felt bad for Dora for that, but I didn't put her in that position.
No, no.
and that's where I get myself in trouble sometimes. I try to fix situations, Dora, so I understand that completely. But then trying to fix something, you're like, oh my God, this is what I was told this week. You're taking Skittles' side. You're defending Skittles. Oh my God, you're taking Florida Man's side. You're
You know,
defending Florida Man. It just gets old.
Leslie, a lot of people got mad at me because I chose to set my differences aside with Bernadette because it was mentally draining me. It took Mama J, to be honest. And everybody knows how Mama J is. She is one of the most forgiving people that you'll
Absolutely,
ever meet.
Tommy.
And people
Lord,
started coming left and right. That's when it all started with, oh, you support bio people. You sit with racists. You sit with Florida Man.
I would like to add, I never once said anything about Dora sitting with Bernadette. I was always very supportive of it.
me neither. I never said nothing
Yeah.
about it.
I don't care who people choose to sit with. Like, that's not going to change my mind about you.
Let
I
me
might not fuck with that person, but that doesn't
Right.
mean you can't. We're
let
adults.
me tell you how much heat I got for sitting with Bougie. It was
Oh
worth it
yeah,
'cause I like
me
Bougie. I
too.
do.
I
I
saw, I saw it. You don't got to tell me. Like, I'll never forget that night when I kept scrolling and y'all was doing some shit with a fucking flight.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
4.5 hours. But I'll tell you what, all the
Yo,
heat, all the heat
remember
that I
I
got for Bougie.
messaged you and I was like, bro, you got the patience of a fucking saint. I don't
That's what
want
I
to
was
ever hear
arguing
that
with them,
woman's name
Cordell.
again. Remember, I said, I don't ever want to hear her name again. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'll argue it for 2.5 more hours on top of that 10.5 more hours. It's okay.
Yep.
All the heat I got off Bougie,
You was
it was
like,
worth it.
I got more
Bougie's a
hours
good
than
person,
you.
and I'm
Yo, you
glad to
said I'm
see that
going
there's
to
a lot of
fuck the
people seeing
bed.
that now.
I said, I'm going to fuck the bed. I kept scrolling by and it was the same thing. Y'all was figuring out. People was Googling flights and I was like, y'all are wildin'. And
Yes.
putting
Yep.
up